let's get started with creating a cool checkpoint in Uefn. So let's go straight into modeling. Get a box and let's put 250 by 250. Maybe that's too big for you guys, so let's do 125 by 125. Choose how big you want your box. Make the height like super small. Something like this should be okay. Obviously play around with this. We're going to choose a material in here. For us, we're going to choose black. This will be the outside of the checkpoint pad. And then we're going to copy and paste. And we're going to actually make this one. Press R on this white thing. Drag it down. And it's like a bit smaller. Okay. Something like this. I actually changed it on the right side of the screen, but it doesn't matter so much. And we're going to put this one as red flat. Type into material, red flat, and choose pure simple red flat. So that's good for us. Now we just click on both of them. And we press X form, merge, and accept. Now inside of meshes, we have the two new things we just created, and it's all as one. Let's delete this one and paste it in here. So now we've got this, and that's lovely. I'm going to actually import an arrow. If you want this arrow, it'll be in my Discord server, link in the description and comments. I did kind of make a mess of it here, but it doesn't matter so much. You should paste this inside of a folder, but once you have this material, or if you're making your own, you can do that. Place down a plane, make sure you can see it, and just put on M glint arrow. This will be an arrow which has a glint effect on it. For us, I really like this and I'm happy with it. So we're actually going to click onto this shape. We're going to rename this. We're going to call it checkpoint. No, we'll call it custom checkpoint pad. We would name it in the meshes as well. Custom checkpoint pad. Custom checkpoint pad. There we go. We're gonna grab this arrow and align it how we want it. Let's say we want something like this. The one that I've gave you is a bit of a wonky one, but it can still be aligned quite easily. So just play around with the rotation. For us, that looks like about correct. So it's on. Okay, it's on. So now we're actually going to right click on this. This will just be easier when we're copying and pasting this. We're going to press attach to a custom checkpoint pad. So now when we move this, they kind of stay together. Perfect. Next, what we're going to do is grab a couple of devices. We're going to want a checkpoint pad. Put that on top. And we're going to turn off visible in game and activate VFX. We're also going to grab a collectible coin. And we're just going to call this one collectible coin new tutorial. Perfect. Now let's grab a trigger as well. We're just going to call this one trigger new tutorial. And we're going to have this trigger. You can choose from two ways. You can have it trigger from, let's press G so we can see that again. We can have it trigger from the collectible coin, which is the better way because you can respawn the coins when they replay it. If you have it on just the checkpoint pad, then that means they have to kind of like leave and rejoin if they want to replay the game. So that's like a bad idea. So we're going to have it trigger from the collectible. on collected. Just some things to make sure. You need to have consume if collected by self is on, and respawn shouldn't be automatic. You'll be setting it yourself when they complete it. Next up, we want a cinematic device. Let's just call this cinematic sequence device. Stage complete. Call it what you want, but I was gonna call it stage complete 1. Create a new folder. Call this one stage complete, or whatever you like to call yours. Right click, level sequence. Call this one stage completed 1. Okay, perfect. Now what we're gonna do is add. Let's press G. Okay, so sometimes you can't click on these things. It's a bit weird. If you can't click on yours, go ahead and press T, and you'll be able to click on it. Just if you couldn't click on it, press T, try again, and you should be able to click on it. Now add active to track custom checkpoint pad. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do is press static mesh component 0. Now we're gonna actually go to a material simple red flat. Okay, now create a keyframe. Maybe we just pressed the wrong thing. Okay, yeah, material slot is actually what we wanted to do. Click the red one. So yeah, make sure material slot pure red. Now create a keyframe and right click properties value. Then we're just going to type in green flat. Obviously you can choose the colors yourself, but that's good for us. Now press G so we can see the cinematic again. Choose the stage completed 0. Change visibility to instigator only. And play function when collectible coin happens. Okay. Make sure force state is on force keep state. Perfect. Now if you wanted this to go back to the beginning, then I guess this is how you do it. You'd have like a start it in red. This way you could do reverse function when they play reverse function when they complete the game and they want to replay it. This will be easy for duplicating all of these. So what we would do is click on the cinematic, click on the checkpoint pad, click on the plane. We should have named the plane like directional arrow, but it's okay. Click on the coin, click on the checkpoint man, and that should leave us with, we've not selected something here. Cinematic, collectible. We haven't clicked on this guy here. There we go. Once all 5 things are selected, it will show up 5 objects. Now just copy paste this, and I will show you how to easily do this to each one. So go ahead and while we're still in this cinematic for stages completed, go ahead and copy and paste that. And click on your checkpoint, the second one. We're going to right click on custom checkpoint pad, assign actor, and replace with selected. This way, okay, apparently I didn't click on it. Right click, replace with selected. There we go. Okay, the issue here is I made a transform track. If you accidentally made a transform track as well, just delete that. We don't need that. So now in each of these, when you walk over it, it'll go green. Let's go ahead and look at this in game. Oh, well, this is half done actually. What we need to do as well is set up a tracker. If you want a custom tracker, go ahead and follow the tutorial in the playlist. But we'd increment progress from this trigger happening, and then we'd also set up a HUD message device. Saying like level completed. We'd have this to show from tracker trigger, and this will be triggering every time a collectible happens. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to quickly add a custom tracker and a custom message. There'll be videos in the playlist for that. Oh, actually, one thing I forgot to mention as well, change the HUD message to triggering players and lower the time. Go ahead and choose our level. Else with this. Let's go check it out. Okay guys, I forgot to in the image, but it's fun. Let's go ahead and look at this. This is what the old one would look like. You see the tracker increments. Same thing here. Set the times green. Get a cool HUD message. This one should have done as well. There was an issue there. And the issue was I didn't select the second stage there, but that would all work correctly. Go ahead and use creator code GISMO, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, if you need the error, it'll be in the Discord.